Our first SciMaTech project. SciMaTech is science, math, technology, and is much better than the STEM program at our school. Our first SciMaTech project was about a month ago, and it was to create paper rockets. They were really fun. They didn't take that long to make. Seriously though, they were fun to make. And we launched them using compressed air. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was pretty fun. But the reason why we did that is so that way we could take a test about rocket parts and then, by hand, create our own model rockets. Our real first SciMaTech project was to build and launch our own model rockets, in which I did. Mine's halfway succeeded, scoring me a 95%, which is the equivalent of an A. Of course, what else could you expect from me? I love science. Of course, not everything went as planned. But either way, I still had a really cool and really good model rocket. This is Captain Hart. It's so cool though. It was so fun to make and it was so cool to make too. Here's the parachute. And this is where things went wrong, basically. This right here is the shock cord that I taped inside my rocket. And it was supposed to attach the nose cone, which I hand carved. We all hand carved our own nose cones. They were made of wood, and we got to spray paint the rockets. So we made our own nose cones, and you're supposed to connect the shock cord to the nose cone, and then the parachute to the nose cone. Tape the shock cord inside, so that way when the parachute deploys, it actually pops out of the rocket, and the nose cone will still be attached. What happened was the tape broke from my shock cord, separating the nose cone and my rocket. But since it did actually end up flying, unlike some people's rockets were dead, they didn't fly. But they're fixing them and are going to keep launching tomorrow. If they already launched, then you get to take them home and keep them, but so mine earned me a great 95%, which is an A. And you want to see what an engine looks like? This is what an engine looks like after use. It's really hard to see. Hold on. Sunlight, I need you. Yeah, it smells like... Honestly, it smells like burnt waffles. It smells like burnt waffles and eggs. Which makes sense because this engine uses sulfur. Now you can see it. So, let me get my nose cone again. I put tape on my nose cone since it didn't fit correctly, since I shaved it too thin. My teacher had to help me with that. So, here you go. If you ever wanted to see a model rocket, this is what it looks like. Can't wait to see what our next SciMaTech project is. Rumor has it, we're building cars using mouse traps and a 3D printer.